is more important than all burnt offerings and sacrifices. Here, Jesus insisted that more than those burnt offerings and sacrifices, you must love your neighbor, because he knew that they give much importance to these sacrifices and burnt offerings in their lives. But they didn't give importance to love their neighbors. So, it is so important to love your neighbor more than you give burnt offerings and sacrifices. First one is love your God. The second one is loving your neighbor as you love yourself. If you have that wisdom, then you are not far from. Because people think that doing sacrifices, burnt offerings, that's praising God, doing the services, coming to the services, taking part in the services are more important than loving their neighbors. But when you really love your neighbors, God will be delighted in your behavior. He will accept that more than you give him other things, because God is love. He is expecting us to love one another as we love ourselves. So this is what today's gospel is insisting us to meditate upon and put them into practice. So let us try our level best to love our neighbors wherever we live. We shall pray for them as well when we pray for ourselves. Try to help them to be cheerful, to be happy. So it is our duty to keep one another happy and joyful. This is how we can show our love. This is how we can practice the law, the commandment God has given us in our lives. So let us continue to ask our God to give us the grace to practice these good virtues in our lives and experience the love of God in our lives. Amen.